Hello everyone, welcome back once again to the channel. We were discussing Gate 2023 paper and the part 1 already been released. So you can watch down in the description and let's move ahead in this part 2. We will be discussing questions from question number 35 till approximately 50, and in the third part we will do from 50 and so on. Okay. So in these three parts we will be getting all the answers, and most probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow the third video will be released. So if you have not yet subscribed the channel, do subscribe. Here you will be preparing holistically, religiously, and what else lily you will be preparing for net, gate, and whatever psychology examination you are aiming for, and we will aim for that also. So the first question says that question number 35, and one of our subscribers also answered the question in the last video, last part: which one of the following is true for the pain gate control theory, PGC, Meissner's corpuscles? Gate is a physical structure. No, it's a virtual structure. Activity of gate cannot be closed by non-pain signals. It can be closed by. Then substance be released into spinal cord. Does not activate other neurons that send messages through spinal gates. Wrong. And pain signals must pass through a gate located in the spinal cord. So this is the right answer, option number D. Okay, so which of the following is true? It is asked in the question about PGC theory. So this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. This is absolutely 100% true. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. And you know about item analysis. So why item analysis is being done? To remove the bad items. Okay, so here is the next question, question number 36. Being treated with warmth and consideration by others only when one behaves as expected is called as openness to experience, conditional positive regard, unconditional positive regard, or zone of proximal development. So what will be the right answer over here? You might know, you might confuse. In the real time examination, there were students who have confused and marked this wrongly. Being treated with warmth and consideration by others, okay, it's fine till here. But the question says only when one behaves as expected is called as, what it is called as? It is called as conditional positive regard, because there is a condition: when you will behave like this, then only we will treat you better. Okay, so this is conditional positive regard, CPR. No, and I think this is being repeated. What we have done this in part 1. Okay, no worries. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so here we are, question number 37. Which of the following is or are, we have started the MSQ, is or are not the factors of Big Five personality model? Costa and McRae model of Big Five personality. So which says about the ocean. O is for your openness, not for optimism. C is for this, conscientiousness. E is for extraversion. A is for agreeableness. And N is for neuroticism. Okay, so what should be the right answer? Ideally, this, sorry, not this and this have to be excluded from here. Which of the following are not the factors of Big Five personality model? Conscientiousness and extraversion are the factors included in the Big Five personality model by Robert McRae and Costa. Optimism and humility is not. Okay, so you know about this, OCEAN. Alright, so optimism, B and C will be the right answer. Let's move on to the next question now. Okay, look at this question number 38. Which of the following is are true for creative individuals? Those individuals who are creative in whatever field they are. So option R as, they are not very good at mental imagery. They are not afraid to be different. They do not value their independence. They are unconventional in their work. Okay, so let's look at the answers. Option number A, they are not very good at mental imagery. And option number C, they do not value their independence. But look what the question is asking, are true. It is asking for the true. So what will be the right answer? Option number B and option number D. B and D will be the right answer because A and C are completely wrong. They are not afraid to be different. These creative individuals are not afraid to be different. Even they like to call themselves as different. It's fine. So B is correct, and D, they are unconventional in their work. They would like to work in whichever way they want. They are pretty unconventional. They will not go what society tells or what society says. They will be very unconventional in their work. Okay, so B and D will be the right answer. And let's look at this option. They are not very good at mental imagery. They are very good at mental imagery. They do not value their independence. They do value, or they value their independence. Okay, so what will be the right answer of question number 38? It should be B and D. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is gate 2023 question number 39. Which of the following is or are MSQ included under behavioral genetics studies in humans? Where the question turns is in humans. Okay, what is behavioral genetics? It's about the heredity and environment. Study between these two will lead out to behavioral genetics. Okay, so first option A, selective breeding studies. Option number B, family studies. Option C, twin studies. And option D, adoption studies. Okay, so what would be the right answer? Which of the following is are included under behavioral genetics studies in humans? So if we talk about the humans, then we have for sure shot 100% we have answers as twin studies and adoption studies. Okay, in humans these two are most preferred, most used, twin studies. And sometimes when someone wants to be unconventional and go beyond the creativity or whatever it says, so they will include family studies as well. Okay, so you might get the answer C, D or B, C, D as well. A is never gonna be the answer, selective reading studies, because you cannot do selective reading in humans. It's not possible. Yeah, people are attempting, but it is quite conventional, sorry, quite unconventional to do like this. Okay, so the question is asking about studies in humans. So in humans it's not possible. These three are pretty possible and these two are confirmed. Okay, so option maybe B, C, D or C, D. C, D is for sure. You have to look for the B if the gate answer key says B, C, D. It's fine. Family studies we will also include because these three we cannot do. We can do in humans. Okay, and these are the part of what? Part of our behavioral genetics. Let's wait for the answer key on 21 and 22 and we have a clear picture what will be the right answer. C and D for sure short. Twin studies and adoption studies are the mother and father of behavioral genetics. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, now we have question number 40. Which of the following statements regarding locus of control is are correct? It can be internal and or external. It is associated with self-esteem. Internal locus of control is positively correlated with success. Regret has no association with locus of control. So what should be the right answer over here? First of all, it is asking are correct. So we have to mark all the correct. So we know about locus of control. It's two parts, internal and external. So option number one goes right. It can be internal and or external. It can go both the ways. It is associated with self-esteem. It is not associated with self-esteem. Okay, it is associated with your self-efficacy given by Bandura. And what Rotter calls it as expectancy. Okay, so B goes wrong, A is correct so far. B is wrong, A is correct. Internal locus of control is positively correlated with success. True. Because Rotter said that people who are high on internal locus of control, they are likely to succeed or their will to succeed goes up high. So it is internal locus of control is positively correlated with success. You know, positive correlation, A variable goes up, B also goes up, A goes down, B also goes down. Likewise, C is also correct. And let's look at the D option. Regret has no association with locus of control. The question is saying about no association. Read it again. Regret has no association with locus of control. We know regret has association with locus of control. So all the statements wrong are simply the negation of whatever is true. So regret has association with locus of control. So what will be the right answer? Option number A and option number C will be the right answer because later studies shows that people high on internal, let it be for so far. Okay, it's fine. A and C should be ideally be the right answer. Let's move on to the question number 41. Question number 41 states that which of the following is are true for non-parametric statistics. Two types of parametric and non-parametric. It is often called distribution-free statistics. It is used to analyze interval data. It is used to analyze ordinal data. It compares group in terms of means. So what should be the right answer over here? First of all, option number A is correct. It is often called distribution-free statistics. It is used to analyze interval data. No, 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 no. Option number C is correct. It is used to analyze ordinal data. So option number A and C are correct. It compares group in terms of means. No, we have medians. Okay, for NPS, non-parametric statistics, not non-national pension scheme. Okay, let's move on to the question number 42. Okay, this is question number 42, one of the diciest question in the examination. According to the review of research on stress and immune systems, which of the following statements have substantial evidence? Okay, with proof they are asking. We have substantial evidence. Option R, there is a negative relationship between stress and functional immune measures. There is no measurable impact of stress on functional immune measures. Loneliness impacts the relationship between stress and functional immune measures. There is a positive relationship between long-term stressors and functional immune measures. Okay, so first of all, look what the question is trying to say. It is asking for the substantial evidence, whatever we have. Okay, according to the review of research on stress and immune system. Here they have given stress. Okay, it's fine. We know what is stress, but here it is functional immune measures. Functional immune measures, functional immune measures, and functional immune measures. Okay, now look here they're talking about the relationship. Item analysis comes in action. Okay, bed test, a bed item number 42. There is a negative relationship between stress and functional immune measures. They have given the relationship, they have not stated negative correlation. Okay, so if they have said negative relationship, what a student of psychology would assume that stress goes up, functional immune measures goes down, because it is negative correlation or negative relationship. Okay, and here positive relationship means long-term stressors go up and functional immune measures go up. So these two are somewhat contrary. And functional immune measures, and just look at the option number C. Loneliness impacts the relationship between stress and functional immune measures. There is a relationship between, okay, there is a relationship between stress and your FIM, functional immunity measures. This relationship is being impacted by loneliness. So here it is the social thing which is coming in action. This will impact the relationship between stress and functional immune measures. So it's better to wait here and wait for the answer key. Okay, let's see what they have chose for item number 42. But what research and we have substantial evidence is that acute stress enhances this and chronic stress suppresses your immunity system. This should be ideally, and we cannot find this in anywhere in these sentences. There is no measurable impact of stress on functional immune measures. This is definitely not going to be the answer. This is not going to be the answer. So this is a bad item in your question here. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 43. Even they would have wrote essays, it would have been fine, but it's okay. Functional immune measures, take notes. Question number 44. If the variance of a set of scores is 100, we have V is equals to 100. The standard deviation is, okay, so we have SD as 10. Question number 45. We have given the brain structures and functions: cerebellum, thalamus, rectum, medulla. What does cerebellum do? Control fine motor skills. Thalamus relays and filters information from the senses and transmits the information to the cerebral cortex and your association areas. What does medulla do? Coordinates heart rate, circulation, and respiration. Tectum orients a person in the environment. Gate knows what orients mean. Cerebellum, thalamus, tectum, and medulla. P3, S2, R1, Q4. So option number D will be the right answer. P3, Q4, R1, S2. This is the correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 46. Which one of the following is established by the replication of research studies? Is it validity of the results, reliability, interaction, mediation? It's simply the validity of the results established by replication of research studies. Now it's time for some little game. As the column theory law, please answer this comment down below. What should be the right answer according to you? Weber's law, Stevens Power law, signal detection theory, and Fechner's law. What should be the right answer over here? And you have your options A, B, C, D. Whatever you think is the right answer, do comment down below, and we will start from here in the part 3. Okay. Let's look at the question number 48, sleep disorders and symptoms. Enuresis, the brother, the sibling of encopresis. Hypersomnia, circadian rhythm disorder, sleep apnea. What does enuresis do? Urinating while asleep in bed. What is circadian rhythm disorder? 24-hour biological cycle, disturbance of the sleep-wake cycle. What is sleep apnea? A disorder in which the person stops breathing for brief periods while asleep, maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And hypersomnia is excessive daytime sleepiness. So P goes with 2, P2, R4, and S3. P2, R4, S3. We have over here P2, R4, S3, Q1. Option number B is the right answer over here. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 49. Dash explains aging is the process of mutual withdrawal of individual and society, whereas Dash assumes positive correlation between activity and successful aging. See what positive correlation here means is activity goes up, successful aging also goes up. And there they have mentioned positive relationship of long-term stressor means long-term stressor will go up and your functional immunity measures will also go up. Okay, and there they have mentioned as stress goes up, FIM goes down, and as S goes down, FIM goes up. If you look in this way, A and D would be the appropriate answer of that 42nd number item. But the question arises is a bad item of what is FIM. Okay, so coming back to this question number 49, not decay theory, no engagement theory, it is what? Mutual withdrawal. We have to disengage. And activity theory simply means the more activity you do, the more you have your successful aging. Okay, so option number C is the right answer over here. So option number C is right. Disengagement theory, DT, explains aging is a process of mutual withdrawal of individual and society. So one individual gets withdrawal from the society and gives no chanda, no bargaining, no nothing. Whereas activity theory assumes positive correlation between activity and successful aging. The more activity you do, the more successfully you age. And this is the last question, question number 50 for today. Biases and effects and their descriptions. Barnum effect, reference group effect, self-serving bias, self-effacing bias. Tendency to take credit for one's success but downplaying responsibility for one's failure. Tendency to take blame for failure but downplay one's role in success. Tendency to rate oneself with respect to one's social and cultural group. Tendency to believe in description of personality that is supposedly descriptive of oneself but could in fact describe almost anyone. So we know over here what is talking about tendency to take credit for one success. If I succeed, I will credit myself, but if I fail, I will downplay my responsibility. So it is clearly example of R1 self-serving bias. And what is self-effacing? Just opposite. Tendency to take blame for failure. If everything wrong happens, blame me, but downplay one's role in success. And if success, I will downplay myself. And we have R1 and S2. And here we're talking about reference group effect, Q3, tendency to rate oneself with respect to one's social and cultural group. Barnum effect, it is option number 4. So what will be the right answer? Right answer will be option number B, P4, Q3, R1 and S2. This will be the correct answer. Let's look into the question number 51, theories and central themes. We have drive theory, arousal theory, expectancy theory, goal setting theory. Our general level of activation leads to optimization. Behavior is determined by desirable outcomes. Setting specific and challenging goals boost motivation. Biological needs push us to action. So as we say, evolution theory or we can say drive theory is biological needs push us to action. Hunger, sex, sleep, not sleep actually, but drink, thirst. Biological needs push us to action. Drive theory states that arousal theory we have our general level of activation leads to optimization. We need some sort of arousal. Expectancy theory states that behavior is determined by desirable outcomes, what we expect, and goal setting theory, setting specific and challenging goals boost motivation. Okay, so what should be the right answer over here? Right answer should be P4, Q1, R2, and S3. 1 and P4. Drive theory, arousal theory, expectancy theory, and G, goal setting theory. So thanks for watching. That's all for today's video. In the next video, in part 3, we'll meet and discuss all the questions from 51 to 65. Okay, in part 3. And if you have not watched part 1, go down in the description and check the link from there, and you will find the answers for part 1. So part 1 is completed, part 2 is completed, and very soon we will complete part 3 as well. So your gate psychology portion will be completed for 2023, and we wait for answer key. If we have some discrepancy in the answer key, we will check the answers what these guys are suggesting. Okay, and we will look in the item number 42, and if you have some doubts or questions or queries or comments down below, and what, it's fine, life is good. Thank you.